This is Neil Ratner Rock Doc here on WDST Radio Woodstock with another episode of This Week in Rock, with support from Transcend Dental and my friend, the amazing dentist and rock star Bruce Milner. Visit Transcend Dental, his stunning new office at 2 Maverick Road on the corner of Maverick Road and Route 375. David Crosby would have turned 84 this past week. As a co-founder of the Byrds in the mid-60s, David played a significant role in pioneering the folk rock genre. However, it was his next band, Crosby, Stills and Nash, that helped to define the California sound of the 1970s and has had a lasting influence on American music and culture. Crosby, Stills and Nash added Neil Young after releasing their debut album, and they embarked on a 39-day tour with their first major public gig on August 16, 1969, at the Auditorium Theater in Chicago, with Joni Mitchell as their opening act. The group mentioned they were going to some place called Woodstock the next day, but they had no idea where it was. They didn't go on until 2 a.m. Monday morning, and their 1-hour set at Woodstock was a baptism by fire. The members of Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young have been politically active since the very beginning of their careers, which has led to criticism by some who believe politics should stay out of music. However, as David Crosby explains in an interview with Dan Rather, standing for what we believe in is just as important for musicians as it is for everyone else.
I think that we have as much right to stand for what we believe in as you do, as you have, as you did, in a very exemplary fashion for many years. Compliment intended. I think everybody does. I understand that we have more reach. We can spread word further than the guy driving the bus. But that doesn't deprive us of the right to stick up for what we believe in. I think it gives us a greater responsibility to, express it carefully and in a prepared and in an intelligent, way, rather than just ranting rhetoric. But I think we have every right to. And I'm more than willing, as you have always been, to accept the responsibility and take the job seriously and try to make sure I get it right and do it right.
Wooden Ships is a song Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young performed at Woodstock during their electric set. According to Crosby, this cryptic, apocalyptic anti-war song was written in the main cabin of my boat, the Mayan. I had the music already. Paul Cantor of the Jefferson Airplane wrote 2 verses, Stephen Stills wrote 1, and I added the bits at both ends. Okay, let's listen. Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, and Wooden Ships.